Before I talk about Donald Trump, if you just give me 1 minute, just checking Twitter. No, nothing new in the last 5 minutes. So, my notes stand. Donald Trump, remember, wrote a book called The Art of the Deal. And it's pretty clear to me that the PMO, the current PMO, read that book cover to cover more than once. So you could start off by saying, at least in terms of Canada-US, everybody's on the same page, but that page happens to be out of The Art of the Deal. So what does that mean? The Art of the Deal, and it's recommended reading for the next, 8 years, did you say? Only because his style is mercantilism as opposed to what we would consider to be a more modern political discourse. Mercantilism, by its very nature, says that there are winners and losers in deals. There is one side loses, one side wins. Donald Trump believes in that system, invented in the 16th century by the English merchants. In that sort of deal, what you do is that you keep on putting your opponent off his game, put him back on his heels, confuse him, say outrageous things, say crazy things. Well, Trump's doing pretty well on that front. And then similarly, you give nothing away until you absolutely have to. And because Canada has read this book, take a look at how Canada responded in the last couple of days to that whole incident in Wisconsin on supply management, when Donald Trump went out of his way to single out Canada for this disastrous deal that was killing American dairy farmers. And we lashed back with a note that basically said he was full of it. He didn't know what he was talking about. The numbers are all wrong. These are all alternative facts. That came from David McNaughton, who's the current ambassador to Washington. But that's out of The Art of the Deal as well. What you do is that you push hard on all fronts. This is all-out war when it comes to a trade deal. There's no point in being reasonable at this point. There's no point in conceding this to get that. That'll come down the line, but not until you've pushed as far as you possibly can to see where that wall is. And then you fall. It's right in the book. It's right in his playbook.